Hello students, let us continue chapter 10 in science, light reflection and refraction. Today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is image formation by convex mirror. But before that, let us discuss four main rays used to locate the image of a point-like object formed by reflection of light from spherical mirrors, both concave and convex, with the help of ray diagram. So let us discuss first case, when a ray parallel to the principal axis. So observe the diagrams carefully. Here first diagram is showing that light ray is parallel to the principal axis with concave mirror, and in B case it is parallel to the principal axis with convex mirror. So when a ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the principal focus in case of concave mirror, or appear to diverge from the principal focus in case of convex mirror. So in first diagram it is showing that after reflection it is passing through exactly focus point, while in second case it is also passing from focus but diverging. Next, a ray passing through principal focus. So observe the diagrams carefully. A ray passing through the principal focus of a concave mirror, or a ray which is directed towards the principal focus of a convex mirror after reflection, will emerge parallel to the principal axis. In both the cases we are observing after reflection the rays are parallel to principal axis, just opposite to first case. Now third case, when a ray passing through the center of curvature. Observe both the diagrams carefully. So when a ray passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror, that is first diagram, and ray directed in the direction of center of curvature of a convex mirror, that is second diagram, after reflection rays reflected back along the same path. As we are observing in the diagram, the rays are going back to the same path from which they have arrived, because here I is equal to 0. Hence R will definitely equal to 0. Last case, when a ray of light incident obliquely to the principal axis towards the pole P on the spherical mirror, either concave or convex. So observe both the diagrams carefully. When a ray incident obliquely to the principal axis towards a point P, that is the pole of the mirror, on the concave mirror or a convex mirror, then rays reflected obliquely again. So according to the diagram, the incident and the reflected rays follow the laws of reflection at the point of incidence. Here the point of incidence is point P, making equal angles with the principal axis, just like the laws of reflection we have discussed for plane mirror. Now our next topic, image formation by convex mirror. So students, we know that convex mirror always give virtual and erect images. So let us discuss the very first point, when the position of the object is at infinite distance from the mirror. When the object is placed at infinite distance, infinity, then light rays are coming from the infinite position on the reflecting part of convex mirror, as we are observing in the diagram. The reflecting part is Mn, and the light rays are incidenting, striking on the mirror and reflected back. In case of convex mirror, we do not get any real image because rays never meet actually, but they appear to meet behind the mirror. So here, according to the diagram, all the rays appear to meet at focus point, and hence when the object is placed at a distance, infinite distance from the mirror, then the image will form at focus point behind the mirror, and nature of the image will be virtual and erect, and size of the image will be highly diminished, point size. Now last case, when the object is placed anywhere between infinite distance and the pole P, or we can say at any finite distance from the mirror. Let us observe the diagram carefully. Here AB is an object which is placed between infinite distance and pole P. Rays are coming from AB and striking on the reflecting part of convex mirror, that is the curvature part Mn, and after reflection we can observe that image is formed at A dash B dash, because here the rays are appear to meet, and hence when the object is placed anywhere between infinite distance and pole P, then the image is formed behind the mirror and between the pole and the focus. The nature of the image will be virtual and erect, and size of the image will be diminished, that is small, as compared to that of object. So these are our images formed by convex mirror. Now last topic, uses of convex mirror. So convex mirrors are commonly used as a rear view mirrors or side mirrors in vehicles because they always form an erect image and have wider field of view relative to plane mirrors, because they give images up to long distance. So because they are curved outwards. Also, big convex mirrors are used as shop security mirrors, as the shop owner can keep an eye on the customers to look for the thieves and shoplifters among them. So students, I hope you understood the topic of convex spherical mirror and some ray diagrams. In next video, we will discuss about mirror formula and sign convention. Thank you.